This is an example video for the topic, Solving a Word Problem Using a System of Linear Equations of the Form Ax plus by equals c. Let's do the following example. A board game cafe allows customers to rent board games. The rental price is based on the size of the game, small or large. 1 week, a customer rents 4 small board games and 2 large board games for a total of $40. The next week, the same customer rents 5 small board games and 3 large board games for a total of $54. Find the rental cost of each small board game and each large board game. Let's translate the word problem to mathematical equations using the general form Ax plus by equals c. Let x represent the cost of renting small board games, and y represent the cost of renting large board games. A and b will be constant coefficients. For this problem, A will be the number of small board games a customer rents in a given week, and B will be the number of large board games a customer rents in a given week. C will be the total cost for renting both small and large board games in a given week. Notice that A and X correspond to the small board games, while B and Y correspond to the large board games. The first week, the customer rents 4 small board games and 2 large board games. We are also given that the total cost was $40. The second week, the customer rents 5 small board games and 3 large board games. We were also given that the total cost was $54. For week 1, we can write 4x plus 2y equals 40. For week 2, we can write 5x plus 3y equals 54. Now that we have developed our two equations, we can use them to solve for the individual price of each type of board game. We will multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by -2. This will cause the coefficients of the y terms to be the same, but with differing signs, which will cause these terms to cancel each other out when we add the two equations together. Now we need to distribute the 3 to each term in the first equation. 3 times 4x equals 12x, 3 times 2y equals 6y, and 3 times 40 equals 120. Now distribute -2 to each term in the second equation. Can you do this?
Yes, -2 times 5x equals -10x. -2 times 3y equals -6y, and -2 times 54 equals -108.
Good work! Now we can add the two equations together. 12x plus -10x equals 2x. 6y plus -6y equals 0, and 120 plus -108 is equal to 12. So we can write 2x equals 12. Divide both sides of the equation by 2 and write x equals 6.
Now, can we substitute in 6 for x in either of the equations?
Yes, we will substitute x equals 6 into the first equation. 4 times 6 is 24, so the equation becomes 24 plus 2y equals 40. Subtract 24 from both sides and write 2y equals 16. Divide both sides by 2, and we get y equals 8. What does our solution mean?
Because x equals 6, this means that the small board games each cost $6, and since y equals 8, the large board games each cost $8.
Exactly!